So I'm just kind of taking a break, changing out my shirt, on, off. 1 minute it's raining, cold, windy. Next minute the sun's out, and it's just windy. So I'm just going to go the t-shirt route. And if it does that again, I'll just get under a tree till it passes. It's still really windy out. We're off. I'm off. This is a national forest campground called Buck Creek. Very unimproved. I mean, there's restrooms there, and that's about it. There's about 4 or 5 sites. Only a couple of them have picnic tables. And just like last year, I was here all by myself the entire hunt. Nobody else in here. We're on Forest Service Road 2804. So this is pretty awesome country, I think. It's not the most awesome season though, summer. It's only my second summertime hunt. Last year was my first for archery. I came over here. I'd always avoided it because of the heat. I didn't think it'd be any good, it'd be any fun, but actually, last year when I was over here, I saw 10 bucks. 3 I would consider to be trophy bucks, 1 5-point, 2 beautiful, huge, wide 4-points, and they were running in their Bachelor herds, and I hope they're still running in their Bachelor herds again this year. I just wasn't able to get a shot, but I learned the lay of the land, lots of spots, lots of different places where the deer go to and from water. So I haven't seen anything yet today, of course. Just crappy weather. It's pretty much right off the morning as a bus, but storms passed, according to the weather guy. Supposed to be no precipitation, no wind, in the mid to low 80s, which is better than the mid to high 90s, which it usually is. So I'm hopeful this evening get out there and see my first deer of the year.
Grocery stores close by, along with the drugstore for your pharmaceutical supply needs. Interstate 8 Motel, that's what you want. Heading southbound from Burns, Oregon, take a right at 395 Highway 142.
Welcome to Silver Lake. Okay, that was a really good thing I had some cash with me, because not only is the gas station only open 3 days a week, he doesn't take credit cards. Okay, we got ice, we got gas. I was looking for a fuse because now I'm not going to be able to charge my Panasonic video camera without it. Anyhow, we'll run that camera until the battery goes dry, and then it'll just be GoPro all the way. This is morning 2 of the hunt. The wind's up a little bit. Nothing like yesterday. And it's nice and overcast and cool. Yeah, just before 8 o'clock. So I've been out for 2 hours. Haven't seen any deer and very little sign. I'm just going to work my way along this rim rock as long as it lasts, and then probably circle back around about a mile that way. There's some water holes over there for cattle, and they're usually heavily tracked up with deer sign. I might put my game camera there tonight if there's sign. If I don't find a lot of sign over there, then I probably need to move my hunt higher up into the mountains. Ah, crap. This isn't good. They're basically empty. Never seen that before. Bone frickin' dry. Well, guess I won't be bringing my game camera over here. Waste of time. Might as well hunt my way back to camp, get some breakfast. So I'm 1 mile from camp, and finally I found a set of fresh tracks. Here, right there. And right there. Here. He's over here. And he's heading off that way. I left camp just about exactly 4 hours ago. Hunted my butt off. And saw one good set of tracks. Can't believe it. Finally spot some deer after driving all the way into Silver Lake. And they're way out there in that field, and they take off when I stop my car. Unbelievable. And not a buck in the group. This is the evening of day 2 of this hunt. And these are the first deer I literally have seen. And I'm 16 miles from my camp. I'm right outside of camp. Probably not 500 yards away. And here are the deer. Oh, look at the little babies. 2 little babies. And there's a bunch more. Lots of deer. Does and fawns, but really awesome to see them. It's day 3 of the hunt. It's exactly 6 o'clock. I'm about a mile from camp on foot. Walking up this logging road to an area where I jumped a huge 4-point muley last year. and I saw this stump here, which is shaped kind of like a easy chair. I was going to sit down there and watch the creek down below, about 100 yards, Buck Creek. I made it up to maybe 15 yards from this stump, and I heard a deer snort, and 3 mule deer bucks jumped up. They were bedded down right there, and they took off, just crashing through the brush. It was a 4-point and 2 3-points, and they were all in velvet. And they just hauled ass up that draw. So there was no time to obviously get this camera out. I didn't have the GoPro. I wasn't wearing the GoPro. Even if I turned it on with its instant on feature, it might have caught the tail end of one going through there. Okay, I just jumped 3 deer. One was a huge, wide buck. They weren't at this big tree right here, but the other one beyond it, the big tall one, I hit the GoPro immediately, but there's about a 3 to 5 second delay. I don't think it caught any of them, but the last one, I got a good view of him going away, and he was awesome, huge. I don't think it was the biggest buck I saw last night. This one looked a lot bigger. Damn. It's 12 noon on day 5 of the hunt. No game this morning, other than this little fart who's terrorizing my camp. Aren't you? And we have that cold front moving in. Supposedly this afternoon it's supposed to have 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and I believe it. But it's remained really, really cool all morning. In fact, this is the first day I've stayed in a long sleeve shirt this long, and I'll stay in it the rest of the day. So I'm going to make some lunch and have a decent, proper lunch for once. Get in the old Coleman, see Heavy Heart Patient's Dream. Okay, so I've got my ingredients chopped up. Green pepper, onion. There's the beans, the salsa to go on top of the cheese. I've got 2 corn tortillas, warming in a little bit of canola oil in the frying pan. Once they start to crisp up a little bit, I'll put the beans on, the toppings, and the cheese, everything but the salsa, and then I'll cover it with a plate, turn the burner off, and let that cheese melt, and then I'll have lunch. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my other 2 staple foods. There's one of them, Heart Healthy Cheerios, and I have a big container of Quaker Oats in the food box in the tent. Eat lots of oatmeal, lots of Cheerios. Okay, I think it's done. So let's check and see. I turned the burner off about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Oh, perfect. Damn it, Janelle. That's why I asked you to get me a bottle of wine with a screw cap. Where'd that nail go? Oh. Seriously? Seriously. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. I'll probably get frickin' iron poisoning or something. Hey, get off my gun. It'd be crazy if I got shot by a chipmunk. Never lived that one down. Get out! Out! Oh, shit. Get out! Here he goes. So all I need is be going up the road and have you jump in my face. Yeah, you get back in your hole. Stay out of my truck. God, what a pest. One doe just kicked the other one in the ass. She did. I've never seen that happen before. Pretty funny. This is bear hair. Cinnamon bear. Looks like that old boy got hung up here a little bit. Be looking for a mouse. There's a nice little buck. Little forked horn. 2-point. Feeding in an alfalfa field outside of Silver Lake. It's got a nice little rack. I definitely would have shot an arrow at him had I the opportunity. Which I didn't.